Hello, welcome back to Bridging the Gap. We are here with Morgan Wilson, our dental and vision agent. Today, we wanted to kind of talk to you about dental and vision insurance and some valuable information. We get a lot of questions about when can someone sign up, or is there an open enrollment? We're coming out of our annual open enrollment period, which is normally every year from November 1st to December 15th. And I think that, even for myself, there was a time I thought, oh, do I need to renew my dental? Do I need to renew my vision? We're going to talk, Morgan, and I want you to share your insight. Is there a renewal period? Is there an open enrollment? Tell us, do we have to stay on top of that? I mean, I feel like this day and time, we have to renew everything. We renew our driver's license. We renew our podcast subscriptions. We renew,
yes.
Our Prime subscriptions. But what about dental and vision insurance?
With dental and vision insurance, this is definitely one of the top questions I would say that I receive from my customers and clients. Is when someone comes in and they say, hey, do I have to renew? Or can I sign up at any time? Yes, you can for both dental and vision insurance. You do not have to renew. I also stay on top of your plans. I monitor them every month, but there's no renewal period for dental or vision with the carriers that we offer. And also, there's no enrollment period. During this open enrollment season, a lot of people came to me and were like, do I have to sign up right now too for this date of coverage? And I was like, actually, you can sign up at any time. And the effective dates do vary, but you can have an effective date as early as tomorrow if you were to sign up today.
Right.
And so, no, there's no period that you're constrained to. And I think that's a key source of information that people should know and that they're not very aware of.
Absolutely. I know that, as we continue to grow, it does get confusing. You start having all of these insurance plans, and back in my time, they would say I'm insurance poor. I don't know that that's the case anymore because things have been really made for the consumer obtainable, with the new Affordable Care Act that was, put into act back during President Obama's term. And it's not the same plan or the same act that he originally wrote. And it's like with anything else, it's a fluid situation. And it changes, as leadership changes, things like that change along with it. There were some great things that President Trump implemented, such as the no pre-existing condition clause into that. And that has tremendously helped people. So the question for you, Morgan, is there a pre-existing condition clause for dental and vision?
There is not. You can sign up at any time. You don't have any pre-existing issues. If you have no teeth or if you have a root canal you need, there's no pre-existing
that's good
that you need to sign up for dental or vision. I would say that those waiting periods are in place to ensure that you don't just get your dental plan and then get everything done all at once and then cancel. That's why those are in place,
right.
But we do not have any
But so we talked about this in a previous. Are there waiting periods for vision?
No, there are no waiting.
So for vision, there's no waiting period.
Correct.
Limitations.
Correct.
For dental, there can be.
There can be.
The way around that, as you mentioned,
is the 12 months of consecutive coverage, and if you're going into an as comprehensive plan as we said in the previous podcast.
Yes.
If it's comparable to the next plan you're going into, depending on carrier, those waiting periods can be waived.
Good. So back to vision insurance. Like how soon does vision become effective? Like, do I have to wait until the first day of the next month? Tell us how soon, if I came in and it's, let's say, the 15th of the month and I want to take a vision plan, what could I expect to be my effective date so that I can make my appointment so that it's covered.
With the carriers that we offer, I do know with UHC, depending on the sign up day, you can have it as early as the next day. It does take 3 to 4 business days to process your application, of course.
Sure.
But for UHC, it will show your effective date as the following day of sign up.
Oh, wow.
And for Humana, I do believe it's a week for vision. And so you can
Wow.
plan your vision insurance.
Yeah. So if you, that's good to know, because sometimes, I mean, there's just so many different,
Yes.
there's so many variations of effective dates.
It's very carrier
across
specific,
the
I would
health
say.
board, right? Like life, health, group health, employee, there's so many things that not everyone knows. I mean,
Yes.
who sits around and studies an insurance manual?
And
That's
why I'm here.
That's why you're here.
That's why you can
because
call
you
me or
studied the
come
dental
in.
one, and
Yes.
and just to give you guys a little more comfort, as though you need it with Morgan. She's great as she is. She is continuously doing trainings with the carriers that we are contracted and appointed with, to make sure that she's up to date with
Yes.
the latest. And then if there's any findings, new research or anything that's coming out regarding dentist or vision and things like that, Morgan is continuously, studying in that area to make sure that she's abreast of anything that would be valuable to our community. I think the waiting period thing is extremely valuable for our listeners and our viewers to know that although dental and vision insurance falls under health and a health insurance whatever plan category. I think that's the word. It falls under the health category. It is a standalone plan. It's
Yes.
not included in your individual health
Correct.
most of the time.
Most of the time. Most of the time.
I say most because I learned when I was in college, one of my professors really early on, when I was getting my AA degree, she said to us in a class, nothing in life is all or 100%.
That's very true. I would say it is very specific to the situation.
Yes. And so we're very careful at using the word all or 100, always.
Yes.
So we say most, but most individual health plans do not have a vision or dental component built into that plan. So
Correct.
you do need a standalone plan.
Correct. And we
Go ahead.
also, I didn't mention this previously, we also offer plans that are combined, dental and vision together. And that's not all carriers, but if you're interested in a plan where it's all in one place and you don't have to pay 2 different premiums, it's in one place and you wouldn't have to worry
bundled,
about it.
Right?
Yes, it's bundled.
Well, and I think, Morgan, too, one of our carriers, we also have a bundle that includes dental, vision, and hearing.
Correct. We have 2 that we can bundle those with.
Oh, wow. And who is that? Who?
Cigna Dental Insurance. We offer, I believe it's 3 different Cigna Dental or dental, vision, and hearing plans. They may have updated that. I try to stay as up to date as possible with my plans, but they're always changing.
Yes.
So I do believe it's 3 separate options for dental, vision, and hearing. And with UHC, it's not all one plan, but you can get them all in one place, and it's considered you can get hearing as an add-on to some of your plans. Yes.
And so when you do that as an add-on, are those discounted, or
Yes,
so the
hearing
more
is-
you have, the more you bundle, I guess?
I would say it's not really discounted. They have a set price, but
Sure.
hearing, I believe, is not an additional price. I believe it's optional to add to your either vision or dental plan.
That's awesome.
Yes.
So, and we have, just as we spoke about earlier in some previous sessions, we like to encourage Nassau County residents to use Nassau County providers. There's plenty out there for you to choose from if you
Yes.
don't know who to choose. But we do prefer that our local dental and vision offices are utilized. But in addition to that, we also have local hearing offices where folks can go and have their hearing tested and get hearing aids and
Correct.
assistance with things like that as well. And so with that, I think, I think the fact that we now know that there is no waiting period, there's no open enrollment period, there's no renewal period for what we call ancillary plans, which includes anything outside of health, so dental, vision, hearing, life, anything like that.
Specific to the carriers that we offer.
Specific to the carriers that we offer. She's on point. She's make sure she's covering herself.
Yes.
So, but thank you, Morgan. That information is very valuable. If you are looking for a dental, vision, hearing type plan, please give us a call. We're right here on 14th Street in Fernandina. We also have our mobile office that we move around Nassau County periodically, and you can go on our website and check out our events page, and it should be listed on there where we're going to be. You can visit our website at nelsonandassociatesinsurance.com, and you can also click on the resources tabs there to watch other sessions of our podcast, see where we're going to be. You can also check out Morgan's profile on there and give her a call. If you need a plan, please call our office, 904-326-3288, and in her extension is 105. And we would love to have you as part of our family here at Nelson and Associates Insurance. Join us next time on Bridging the Gap as we continue to provide resources to you in order for you to better understand what's available right here in our community. Thank you so much for joining us.